Hi, my name is Tana Martin. I work with Beauty Society Skincare as a Prima leader, and I'm from Bremerton, Washington, just outside of Seattle. I just was thinking about some of the questions that people pose to me in regards to working a self-employed business as direct sales with very busy family life and how people do that. I have 7 kids, and between the ages of 7 and 20, and we have always homeschooled. I've always been the homeschooling mom, and just a year ago, my 4 youngest went into the public school system, so I only have 1 kid that's actually homeschooling this year for 2016. So things have changed, but I've in like the last 2.5 years managed my business while homeschooling and just juggling the craziness of a busy schedule with sports and acting and dance and all that life entails. So I am speaking from a perspective of a busy stay-at-home mom. And I think that sometimes women are trying to find their niche of how to run a business and be successful and grow and have some time for themselves, but also be that present mom that so many of us desire. And I know that it's a challenge. I'm not at all going to say, oh, it's easy, no big deal. But I think that there's a few tips that I just would love to share with you that have been really important to me. And I wanted to just say that if you want to work a business, if you want to be successful and you're thinking ahead as the children are growing and just looking at your financial status and looking at your schedule and just all that life entails, I would really encourage you to remember that doing something for yourself is not a selfish thing, but it's actually a very healthy thing, because I really believe that there are parts of our life that are life-giving and that help to fuel us and to to fill us with a living well, to be able to give to others from a healthier place. I've been a mom, for over 20 years, like I said, and I just started to give to myself in the last few years of my life. So it took me till I was about 40, and that was really felt depleted and taxed, and like I was just running on empty. So it came out of a really desperate time for myself, looking for something that was for myself that I could do that was outside of the title of momhood or wifehood. So I would really encourage you to see the importance of carving out time for yourself. And just as we set an appointment for a dentist or a doctor or to meet with the kids' teachers or whatnot, I would really encourage you to set time aside for your business. And that's for you to decide what that looks like. But I really believe that we need to set time aside for our business, time to grow, time to fuel ourselves. So that is something that I just wanted to share as kind of a step one. And secondly, I would really encourage you to have a support system, and whether it's your spouse, friends, and teammates, really have people that believe in you and that want to support you and will help watch the children and give you that time. Also, it's very important to choose things in your life that are life-giving in regards to further education. I don't believe we can ever have enough information or learn enough or have arrived. I believe wholeheartedly that we need to continue to grow and learn from one another. There's so many tremendous direct sale experts such as Steve Wilshire, Eric Lofholm, Melanie Parker, Sarah Robbins, Sonia Stringer. There's just so many people that have I've been able to gain some nuggets of wisdom and hop on their webinars, so many which are free, choosing to educate myself. There's excellent books. I would encourage you again to have a hunger for learning, because if we are always learning and growing, you will continue to believe in yourself further and to help encourage others as well. Stop Self-Sabotage by Pat Pearson is an excellent book that I believe really speaks to our life as a whole, our relationships, our careers, just so much, even just our healthy lifestyle. I'm really enjoying this very simple, concise, thin book by Sarah Robbins, Rock Your Network Marketing Business. Totally concise, but just an excellent reference to just remind yourself of some simple tactics, some simple measures of growth and success in ways that can help you stay on track with your business. Also, love the direct from the DSWA, Build It Big book. I love this book. It's almost like an encyclopedia of knowledge. You can just open the book to any page and glean from so much. And I love this book and benefit from it greatly. I'm also enjoying the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. I'm just kind of getting into this, but obviously I just think there's so much to learn from this. You know, reading as a busy mom is tricky for me. I'm not one that sits down a lot. I'm always on the go. That's very true about me personally. I know we're all different, but I have recently been blessed by audible.com, and I've been choosing to download books to just take in little bits of wisdom and glean from, instead of mindlessly checking out while driving. You know, radio can be kind of not very fulfilling, for example. But on audible.com, I believe the membership is roughly $15 a month. And I finished a book that was really important to me by an author, Brené Brown. Again, it's not specifically about business, but it is about a healthy self. And I believe wholeheartedly that I need to be a healthy self in order to be a healthy mom, a healthy wife, a healthy friend, and of course a healthy businesswoman. So I listened to Rising Strong and just blessed me tremendously. There's so much by Brené Brown that I would encourage you to dive into. It will bless your entire life. I'm also now currently listening to Creativity Inc. And the author, I apologize, I don't remember off the top of my head, but the author is the founder of Pixar, and it's really about creativity and igniting creativity in others. So as you can imagine, that's a beautiful book for helping to ignite and encourage your team. So these are just a few little tidbits that I wanted to mention in this first segment of how to run a home business and how to balance the time and how to pour into yourself. So the time that you have is precious. I believe that, and I know that. I know that for myself. You have to determine what you want for you. Having a calendar. I think even on paper versus on your phone is really important. Choosing to set and carve time for learning, whether that's when you wake up in the morning and you give yourself 20 minutes to learn audibly or to read, or whether it's your evening exercise. But please choose to learn. Please choose to have time to breathe and to grow. Running is really important to me. Exercise really helps me to feel calm inside of my spirit and to find time for myself. As a busy mom, I'm usually surrounded by people all the time, and I'm not exaggerating. So it's really important for me to have time alone. And I think that that's a beautiful, helpful thing. Some of the most successful people in the world, multi-millionaires who are running amazing businesses, speak about time alone and meditating and stretching and exercising and eating healthy. Some of these things are the best things we can do for ourselves. I hope that some of this was helpful, and I just want to thank you for tuning in, and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.